My name is Brenden Butterbean Queen, driver of the 03 Lead Pulling Performance Cars Tour Late Model Stock, and I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia. I got my nickname Butterbean when I was born. I looked like the boxer Butterbean, and it kind of stuck. My teachers essentially found out, and my friends, and I was known as that at school, and then it ended up on a race car, and here we are, 26 years old and still Butterbean. I got started racing mainly because I tried T-ball and broke my nose. My dad raced and I was always around it, and that's all I ever wanted to do was race. I think my first photo with Santa, I've got nothing but Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt cars in my hands, and that was all I ever wanted to do was drive a race car. Growing up, I watched NASCAR like every kid, and I liked Dale Jr., and then I liked Brad Keselowski. As I've gotten older, obviously a Kyle Larson fan, but I think on a more local level, Phil Warren was my crew chief for so many years, and he was a legend in the late model world in his time. He worked really hard to get me almost to this opportunity I have with Lead Pulling Performance. Dale Jr.'s helped a lot, with the Cars Tour. He's kind of taken it under his wing, and obviously him, Harvick, Justin Marks, and Burton all owning the series is huge. It puts us on a bigger spotlight when we race, but Dale's became a friend of mine and somebody I could text or call, and vice versa. He'll send me a message when I run good. So it's cool to hear stuff from him on situations I could have done different or his thoughts. And then also Cliff Daniels, who's crew chief for Kyle Larson. He's been a good mentor to me as far as letting me know advice on certain situations. And then, obviously my car owner and those guys help a lot with situations. Honestly, I think I'm such a racer at heart that it doesn't matter where I'm racing or what car, dirt or asphalt. I'm just blessed to be racing. Even on my bad days, I could be sitting at home wishing I could race. I've learned to just love every moment of every track, really. As a race car driver, I'm prepared to take every risk I have to win the race, and I don't ever think about what could happen. Normally when you're scared, you end up in more bad situations. You're almost nervous every race, especially when you know you have a good car, but as soon as you're strapped in and you fire up the engine, the nerves go out the window. As far as the biggest win for me, moment-wise, would have to be North Wilkesboro. Winning on that platform, riding the lift with my team, that was such a cool win. And obviously late in the season, we won the Thanksgiving Classic, which was a barn burner of a finish with Josh Berry and Caden Honeycutt. The moment of pulling in and seeing your team's expression probably means more to me than actually winning the race, because those are the guys that give up their weekends to be there and help me, and I can't do it without them, and without them I'm not winning. I'm a jokester off the track. I'm normally cutting up and having a good time because that's what it's all about, but when I'm about to race, it's all business. I'm there to showcase myself, and I don't know how many opportunities I'll have. I always try to treat every race like it could be my last. I feel like handling situations is another way that separates you off the track, because you're not always going to win. You're going to have bad days. It's how you handle those and handle adversity is what makes a champion. Even if I finish 20th in a wreck, I got the opportunity to drive a race car. Being a Hoosier hero to me is such an honor. I always dreamed of being a name in the racing world, whether it was at the local track or I make it to the next level of being somebody that kids look up to. I know I'll do everything in my power to show who I am. I'm just blessed. My name is Brenden Butterbean Queen, and I'm a Hoosier hero.